Bourbon friends. Today we're going to talk about 12-year-old bourbon, and there's a reason why. So, if you know anything about angel share, that's when bourbon is aging over the course of time and it evaporates due to the heat and humidity um, from the rick house where it's stored. So, the reason we talk about a 12-year bourbon, it may actually be older than you think it is. So, what happens is if you factor in the angel share, so a 12-year-old bourbon that's aged in a 53-gallon barrel, at the end of 12 years, there may only be 20 to 25 gallons of bourbon actually left. So, to meet the volume milestones or whatever it is they need to get that much bourbon out of it, they'll mix in or blend the barrels. Now, we've talked about blending before. Sometimes it can have 14, 16, 18-year-old bourbon in with that 12-year-old. But the way the law works for stated age bourbon, it can only be stated on the bottle as the lowest age. So if you got mostly 18 and 15-year-old bourbon in there, but there's some 12, it's still only a 12-year bourbon. So your 12-year-old bottle may be older than you think. And because sometimes they use the virgin 12-year, meaning it's just barely 12 years old, and depending on where it's stored in that rick house, which is a whole nother story we'll get to another day, it doesn't have the boldness or the flavor, the same profile as some of the other barrels. So they have to do that to get that 12-year stated age and 12-year profile. Because again, if you're paying for a 12-year bourbon, you want it to taste like a 12-year bourbon. So this may not matter, but now you know your 12-year-old bourbon may actually be older than it's stated. Cheers, friends. Remember, always use two fingers.